your style so much? What is it that Tio doesn't do well? Is it cutting the ring off, or why does he struggle with your style so much, Tiafimo?
No, it's a good fighter. We have a style, technical. I respect him a lot, but the fight that he shot because they broke my nose in the round, and that's so difficult to make 10 rounds more with the nose broken. Sorry for me.
No, it's good.
The two winners will fight each other. The Valenzuela wrestle fight. The winner will fight you guys.
Yeah, of course. I'm here to be the best fights possible in sport boxing. 100 pounds is one of the most hottest divisions. Russell is a good fighter, Venezuela a good fighter, People is a good fighter. I'm so excited for this.
Hey Sandor, there's rumors of Tio might face Richard Hitchens, and obviously if you win this belt, it seems like you guys could make a unification. Do you think Tio will be able to beat Richardson Hitchens, or you think?
I don't know his plans. My plan is.
Well, I guess style-wise, do you think Richardson Hitchens can beat Teofimo?
Hitchens?
Yeah.
I think Hitchens is a very good fighter.
Yeah.
They have a lot of skills and can beat him. But it's sport boxing. Everyone can beat the other.
Do you think he'll probably be watching your fight? Do you think he has to box and not exchange with Teofimo, or?
Yeah. Of course. If Teofimo will the rematch, I'm here. Hitchens will the unification after this fight. I'm here to be the best fight possible in sport boxing.
Alexander Cuello dice que tú eres un boxeador simple, aburrido y que espera que no te subas en la bicicleta porque definitivamente tienes que venir a pelear. ¿Qué tú piensas de eso?
Si quiere que se paren el ring conmigo por 12 rounds y a ver quién se corre.
Otra cosa, la gente habla mucho de la pelea con Teofimo, pero se olvidan también de que le ganaste a Mikey García en su propio patio y con corto aviso, ¿no? Esta vez que tienes tantos problemas con los jueces y las peleas, ¿qué tienes que hacer para que verdaderamente te den el lugar y el sitio que tú te mereces?
No, al final hay que tener una victoria más contundente, hay que cerrar mejor los rounds, hay que ser más agresivo en momentos de la pelea y demostrar que quiero ganar. Es por eso que estoy aquí, si no me hubiese venido. Voy a llevarme el cinturón a casa.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Gracias.
Gracias,
Mark.
Gary, I'm going to wrestle over here. Gary, come over here. Gary, over here.
Oh, why you move the spot? Bring him over here. Gracias.
Gary, I'm going to wrestle.
Gary, what's up, man?
Gary, what's the word, brother?
Gary, man.
Ready for this fight day.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people got you guys as the real main event. How do you feel about that?
That's to be expected. Mario, he's an action-packed fighter, and so am I. People really think that I'm going to bring the same type of tools that I normally bring. Honestly, I only bring out what's necessary to get the job done. I'm going to do it with a little more panache this fight. I got something to do off my shoulder.
Rayo, his last fight against Cruz, he said he went back to the style he came up with instead of being a puncher, boxing. If he tries to do that Saturday night, why won't that be enough to get the job done against you, Gary?
First of all, I don't believe that was his normal fight style. If you go back and look at all his fights, he's a puncher, boxer, or brawler. And I just feel like when he was matched up with Isaac Cruz, it was a style that was tailor-made for him. Isaac Cruz is strong, he's relentless, but a lot of the stuff he do is real televised. I mean, you can see it coming. He wasn't using the jab. He's a shorter guy. Mario is a longer guy. And he just did what he's supposed to do with a shorter guy, and that's turn him into a manager. A manager will turn him, keep him at bay. That's exactly how the fight went.
How much of I know every fight's a must-win, but being that, it's coming off a close loss to Puello, second bite at the apple for a title in a row, is this like a back against the wall moment, do or die kind of thing?
Every fight is a back against the wall moment, but I'm blessed to have this opportunity again, and that's why I say I'm coming in with a chip on my shoulder. Because honestly, I don't feel like I lost in this fight, but I made it too competitive. And like me and my family always say to each other, if it's too competitive or competitive enough to beat fans are saying, oh man, that was a good fight, I wouldn't mind giving it to the next opponent. Why? Because we just hold ourselves on a higher level. If you better, be better. Don't fight down to your competition type of thing. I took off the gas because I felt I was up on the scorecards, and it was costly to do that. not doing it this fight.
What do you think about Rayo's chin? Are you gonna test that?
I'm definitely testing that. I'm definitely testing that.
Champ, we just spoke to Rayo, and he said he chose you really because he felt it's the type of fights he needs to be great. What do you feel about him picking you as an opponent? Do you think he made a big mistake?
Look, honestly, shout out to Rayo for picking me, because it takes grit and a lot of bravery to do that. A lot of fighters be stepping aside and stuff like that. And like I said before, you better keep the energy that he had in one of his press conference questions he got asked. Is there anything special about me? There ain't nothing special about me. So I'm like, all right, keep that energy.
Yeah, do you think he's...
But thank you.
Do you think
you effed up?
Yeah, do you think he's kind of feeling himself after winning the title? Maybe a little overconfident?
You got to be confident in this sport.
What do you say to the criticism that you don't like? Why are you getting another title shot type stuff?
I don't got nothing to say to it. You know, everybody got opinions. Y'all know the same opinions. Everybody got one.
Is there a rematch clause in this fight if he was to beat him?
I'm not sure.
Hey, talk about being here from the DMV with all these other great fighters on this card. What it says about the area and what it says about yourself.
Man, it'll be a blessing. We come home with 2 belts for the DC area. You know, a lot of talent come from there. People underestimate the greatness that come from out of there. They downplay the poverty and how rugged and how crazy the neighborhood is. You know, we definitely do big when it comes to a culture thing. Music, to fashion, to greatness in itself. I'm a representative. I'm glad and I'm blessed to say that I can be one of the ones that represent DC as well as well. We just try to bring it home.
We've seen Rayo get dropped and beat by De Los Santos, and obviously I know that you're going to say you're better and different than De Los Santos. Just from your words, why is this going to be a more dominant fight in your fashion? And what did you see in that fight that kind of gave you more confidence that maybe you hit harder or a lot more effective in the inside?
I mean, every fighter is flawed, and the difference between every fighter is not every fighter got the space for growth. They put a cap on themselves, and once you put a cap on yourself, you might as well hang up your gloves. I mean, you can't learn nothing else. And those flaws gonna remain flaws. You ain't gonna have a chance to fix them. Me, I see the same things as I've been seeing in all these fights. You know, some fighters and opponents that he had didn't make him pay for the things that he did do. But I'm not one of those fighters that's gonna allow him to just slide and get away with the stuff that he did that's costly. He make him pay for his imperfections.
Champ, we know the Russell family. We know the Russell family's been through so much these past couple of years. Just how important, how much does it mean to you to be able to seize this opportunity now today?
Dedicating this to my culture, dedicating this to my father, my family, and so on and so on.
Rest in peace and God bless, champ. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. But doesn't this fight lend itself to for you to go back and get a knockout match? You don't have a keener eye on
Antoine.
Like I say before every fight, I tell my younger brother, the difference between good and great is inches and centimeters and the ability to fucking produce. That's the news.
The same? You don't talk too much on you.
We know you guys can be scored, but in this fight, he's an opponent.
No, my younger brother is actually aggressive fighter. Type of fighter. I believe in intellect, athleticism. In my personal opinion, it's not the biggest, it's not the fastest, it's not the strongest.
Oh, it's okay. No I was like, what was that? No, don't worry.
In this particular fight, I tell my younger brother, you can't take the same tool for every job. You can't use the sledgehammer for every job.
right.
Certain jobs might require this small ass Allen wrench. I need you to be as equally as efficient using this Allen wrench as you can using this sledgehammer. That's what Saturday should bring.
What's next for you?
Say it again.
What's next for you?
What's next for me? I'll be in the corner March 1st.
As a fighter,
Well, that's what's next. You know, I'm focusing on my younger brother since my father's passed. You know, everything that I feel right in my life. I'm grateful that my other younger brother, Alan, man, is right here side by side. You know, he's taking the reins with me and continuously navigating this. My younger brother's career.
Was that just something you saw?
It was funny as hell. It was funny. I feel as though, like I said, the same way I felt about Caleb Plant when he fought Canal. If he's in 15-round shape, he got a good chance at getting Canal. If Bud comes in 15-round shape, I think he has a good chance. I think he has to be a little more defensive discipline in this fight if he fights. You got to give him credit for being willing to jump 3 weight divisions to fight this guy. Not to mention, we are prize fighters, so he could be doing it for the bag too. You know what I'm saying? Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But in order for him to actually win this fight, in my personal opinion, he got to stay in 15 rounds. You have to be in 15 rounds.
Mr. Gary, did you give it a prediction on the main event tomorrow? I mean on Saturday?
I like both guys. If I had to pick anybody, I'd pick Tank in the later half of the fight. I mean, that was the fight I always wanted. You know, when I was competing in the sport, I was the longest reigning champion in the sport of boxing. Everyone that was a world champion, they stayed away from me. Y'all can pick which names you want to pick. They stayed way the fuck away, Tank included. So, I mean, what's life without adversity?
Hey, if you don't fight anymore, and you're looking at your family, your brothers, and your legacy, like, how do you feel at this point? Do you feel fulfilled with like everything you accomplished?
No, because my younger brother hasn't become a world champion yet.
But like for you though, like, because I mean, people are, I always say it, as far as hand speed, the only person that ever saw with hand speed was on the part with you on another table. So it's not like you just a regular guy. Right. So like what you accomplished for you.
So the fact that I'll be able to become the longest reigning champion in the sport of boxing, you know, it just speaks volumes within itself. And to be able to pass on the education that I've got, you know, and the stuff that was given to me from my father to my younger brother, you know, that's where I truly feel that my true jewels and dreams come from.
How are your injuries doing?
Say it again?
Your injuries, how they doing?
Like I say, it's good. I had tore a tendon in my rotator cuff in my last match about 2.5, 3 years ago. We're still in the gym. We train. I stay in fuck something up shape. So don't ever get it twisted just because I ain't competing or nothing like that. Don't get it twisted.
I'm trying to see you out here.
Shape or form. I'm always in some form of shape.
That's right.
You know, so stay tuned.
All right, say less.
Guys, thank you. Thank you very much. Julian, guys, you're going to go to the venue over here?
It's coming. Right. J-Rock, what's up, champ? How we feeling?
Good, man. Just ready to go on the scale.
What keeps you motivated and hungry today as a fighter, man? You've been doing this a long time, champ.
The world titles.
World titles?
I want to be a champion.
What goals do you still have at this point in your career? Because you've had world titles in the past.
Yeah, I only won the title one time. I just won 2 at one point. Just one time. I want to be a 2-time champion. That's the goal.
That's the goal? How do you see this fight playing out?
See me winning.
Winning?
I got it. I never map a fight out in my head like how I want it to go because a fight can go many different ways. So I'm just prepared for everything. But I definitely see myself coming out on top.
Your last fight, you got the stoppage. I believe it was an early one. You know what I'm saying? How good do you feel at this point in your career?
I feel good. Like I said, I keep my body clean. You know what I mean? I don't party. I don't drink. You know what I mean? So all I do is go to the gym and be a dad. So I'm ready.
Guys, last question.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty basic. He doesn't do nothing like he doesn't wow me. He don't jump. When you watch him, he don't wow you.
He can fight things. He's a good fighter.
J-Rock, how big of a make or break fight is this for you in your career at this point?
Every fight is a make or break fight. You can't. If I don't win a lot of those fights early on, I'm not even standing here in front of y'all. So every fight is a must win.
How's your training camp go?
Training camp went really well.
Would you be willing to go in there with the other champions or other 154 champs? What you got to?
Let me get this out the way first. SPA on Saturday night. I win.
Got you, champ. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean. I didn't get to look at all of them, but I saw quickly.
Yeah, look at there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get going with our press conference in just a couple of minutes, so if we can all ask you to take your seats and to get ready.